In the 4th chapter of the book of Esther, which happens to be my favorite chapter, the decree has gone out on a certain day, the Jews are going to be destroyed. And all the Jews of Shushan hear this news. They are fasting, including Mordechai. And Mordechai comes to the gate of the palace. He's in sackcloth, and he wants to communicate with Esther. And what he communicates to her is, the decree has gone out, something that she doesn't know. She's insulated. She's in the palace. And you need to step up to the plate. You need to save the Jewish people. And Esther says, I can't do that. Because if you go to the king uninvited, what happens is you're killed. So Mordechai says to her, look, here's how it is. You reach this position of becoming the queen. There must be a reason for that. And maybe the reason is you are the one who is supposed to save the Jewish people. But Mordechai says, you may choose not to do that. You may be too afraid. You may be too concerned with your own life to do what you need to do, what you should do for the Jewish people. And you know what? If you don't do it, salvation will come from somewhere else. So Mordechai is telling Esther, you're needed. Every Jew is needed. The Jewish people is enriched by each of us who involves himself or herself and is diminished when we don't involve ourselves. But the Jewish people is something larger than any one of us and really than all of us. It is something that transcends time and space. We need to understand in our relation to the Jewish people that the Jewish people need us. You can't have Jewish people without Jews. You can't have a rich Jewish life without engaged Jews. So we are important. But sometimes, I know for myself, I can fall into the trap of seeing my Judaism as being too much about me. I use the model of the consumer. We live in a marketplace society. The synagogue, Judaism, is one of the products that's out there. And it's up to me to decide whether it's something that I want to engage in or not. And I take it or leave it. And frankly, if I do get involved, the Jewish people should be very thankful for me being involved. But that's not the way it is. The way it really is that to be part of the Jewish people is a privilege. It's service that we offer to the Jewish people, to the world, and really to ourselves, because we become better people through being Jews. So when I engage in synagogue activities, fulfilling the mitzvot, I don't see it as a favor that I do to anyone else. I see it as a gift that is being given to me, a gift that I am part of the Jewish people and I'm able to live a life of Torah. So I share with you that idea, and I invite you to think of being a Jew as being part of this drama that has gone on for so long, and hopefully with our involvement, with our commitment, will go on for a long, long time to come. Have a happy Purim.